Hello from Adventure Island. Welcome to Stars Hollow. We are here to have a Mother's Day celebration, a Mother's Day brunch here on the Warner Brothers studio tour. So it actually started with us taking a tour of the back lot and the front lot at the Warner Brothers studio tour, and then we were dropped off here in Stars Hollow. Now it's time to have brunch, and there's going to be a presentation, and there's lots of amazing Gilmore Girls decor that we're going to go around and take a look at. So here's my lanyard. I'm here for Mother's Day 2025 to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Gilmore Girls. Let's go walk around and take a look. Starting here first at Luke's Diner, and then we're gonna go take a tour of Stars Hollow. Here's the Spring Fling sign, and the gazebo is all decorated as well. So we'll just take a quick walk around Stars Hollow, and then I'll show you guys the food that they're gonna give us. So as we're walking around, I'll point out some famous Gilmore Girls buildings, like this building right here. It's not decorated right now, but this is actually the Dragonfly Inn. Over here you can get water and soft drinks. I'm actually going to grab a Diet Coke. I love you. Thank you. Beautiful. So this event was $175 per person to attend, and they're only doing it on Mother's Day this year. So there's that iconic gazebo again. Here is one of the Welcome to Stars Hollow signs, but there are multiple. And they have it beautifully decorated with tents and yellow, and it's gorgeous and springy. Over here, we're gonna take a look. This giant building here is actually Stars Hollow High. So obviously where Rory went to school before she went to Chilton, and where Lane is a cheerleader here at Stars Hollow. Here's kind of a bigger overall look at the whole event. I don't know exactly how many people are here, but I think there's probably about 200 or so people here at this event. And they are doing this event during 2 time slots today. So over here, it's not decorated right now, but this building right here, this is Dozie's Market. There's a really cute sign over there that says Happy Mother's Day. This is the library / Stars Hollow bookstore. Here you can see Lorelai's Jeep that they have parked out here. So normally that's actually parked in the back near Lorelai's house, but they moved it today to be here. And then, of course, one of the most popular buildings here on the tour, let's take a look at Luke's Diner, also known as the Williams Hardware store. There's a pretty good line of people waiting to take a picture here. Williams Hardware. And then, of course, there is Luke's. And so we're gonna head past the Jeep and over to where all these booths are set up. So as part of your ticket that you purchase, it was $175 per person to come to this. That did include food and the Warner Brothers studio tour. And then it also includes coffee from Luke's, the waters and sodas I just gave you, but you do also get 2 beverage tickets where you can get alcohol. When we first checked in, they gave us a yellow wristband if we were old enough to drink that alcohol. So we'll take a look at that, the drink menu, in just a second. Right now I want to take a look at this adorable Happy Mother's Day sign. Absolutely beautiful. We'll walk over here. We will take a look at the coffee booth though. So here's the gazebo. You're welcome to take pictures in any of these areas that you want to take pictures in. There's lots of people waiting for the gazebo. We just took our picture here in front of the Stars Hollow sign. And then just over here, they're actually serving. Scott Patterson has his own, Luke Danes, Scott Patterson is the name of the actor. He has his own coffee company, and you can get coffee from his coffee company over here, and they give them to you in Luke's mugs or in Luke's cups. So if you come here during the holiday season, all of these buildings are decorated. There's also some merchandise you can buy. There's a Gilmore Girls bag, a Luke staff shirt, a Luke shirt. And if you come here during the holiday season for the Holidays Made Here event, all of these buildings are decorated and decked out for Holidays Made Here, and they all have their Stars Hollow Gilmore Girls theming on them. But right now, it's really just Stars Hollow High, Luke's Diner, and the gazebo, where you can hang out and take pictures, and they're kind of set up for Stars Hollow. And they have been doing some announcements up here on the gazebo every few minutes, so I'll go ahead and start this again when they have more announcements, but first let's go take a look at the food that we're gonna get. We have our table set up right here. We're gonna grab some food. So I'm gonna head over and grab my food. They have buffets set up on both sides. So far, this event seems really well organized and very pretty. I'm gonna go over here and we'll take a look at the menu and we'll grab some food. So for brunch, your options are a breakfast burrito, a vegan burrito, lox bagel, bacon, sausage, pancakes, blueberry pancakes, scrambled eggs, breakfast potatoes, seasonal fruit, and then Scotty Pea's coffee, which I grabbed at that other spot. And then over there, there's also a dessert table that has donuts and Pop-Tarts. So I thought this was an incredible experience overall. The only thing I will say is that the food was like a little bit disappointing. They had all the right desserts, so that part was good. The Twinkies were a little bit stale, but I think that's just what happens when you unwrap them early. But the donuts were good. Unfortunately, I didn't show you guys the main food they were serving because they were actually out of a lot of it by the time I went over there. So they were out of pancakes and they were out of bagels, but they did still have some burritos, bacon, potatoes. Like, I had plenty of food, but it is a little disappointing when you pay this much for a ticket and then they run out. But overall, I think the rest of this experience still made it totally worth it.
I'm All In podcast, hosted by iHeartMedia, and y'all, he's recording his podcast right here on this stage, and it starts hollow. You ready? You ready? Alrighty. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome Scott, and please grab your coffee. Remember when Lorelai said that? And enjoy the podcast. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, Scott.
How are we doing on time?
Hi, I'm totally fine.
I'm so
Thank
sorry.
you.
Are
Hi.
you okay?
I'm fine. Can I have a selfie?
We meant to do that. We rehearsed that all night.
We did.
Good job.
Testing, 1, 2. Welcome to Stars Hollow, everybody. It's so good to see everybody here. Too bad it's so freezing cold. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And just know, kids, those mothers work hard every single day. They're the most special people in the world. So thank you for coming. How do you like the pancakes so far?
Yeah.
And listen, get ready to fall in love with Gilmore Girls all over again on Start TV. So you can watch it on Start TV now. I think it's already on. So we've got that going. Here we go. These are the pancakes. Huh? And you're going to be able to buy these pretty soon at the WBstudiostore.com. And there's also a 25th anniversary blend that you're going to love. So there you go. You might be enjoying that right now. You know, Mother's Day is a day that is very special to me. I lost my mother in 2008. And I think she'd be proud of me. She made me everything I am today. From our long talks in our tiny little kitchen drinking Folgers freeze-dried coffee crystals. And we didn't really map out this scenario, but it was something big and that I had big dreams, and she encouraged it. And every time I walked out the door from the time I can remember to go do what I was doing, she would say one thing to me, and that was, give him hell, son. And I've tried to teach my own son to do that, to walk out the door and try your best, because that's what she meant. As we were driving into the studio today with my wife and son, And I was looking at my wife saying what a wonderful mother she has been to our son. There was a movie poster at the red light before we were to turn into gate 2 of Formula One. It's Brad Pitt's new movie, and my wife was fixated on that. For some reason, I can't figure it out. And I said, hon, can you turn back away from the poster a little bit? It's Mother's Day. And she turned and she said, no, it's not his face, honey. It's the body. Okay, so. But she's the most wonderful woman on earth. It's been 25 years. It's our 25-year anniversary since I met this very special lady. And honey, I love you. And thank you for standing by my side and believing in me and pushing me when I thought the chips were down to get out and give them hell. And that's my beautiful son, Nicholas, right there. So we've made a nice little family, and we appreciate you guys being here. And I'm gonna introduce my first guest, okay? And you know him, you love him, and I wanted him here with me because we're serving pancakes. We've got the maple syrup, which is also gonna be online as well pretty soon. The Luke's maple syrup. Then how fun is that to have Luke's products, right? Coming out of Luke's Diner over there. Everything's made right over there by fairies. And they descend at night and make this stuff. We show up the next day and it's all palleted and crated. It's amazing. But a guy who I feel has not been getting enough credit over the years, and I wanted to showcase him because he's an incredibly great guy, incredibly talented guy, Cesar Alvarado. Where is he? Come on up, Paris. The man, the myth, the legend. Is he over there? There he comes. Look, there he is. Wave at him, everybody.
Yeah!
It's Alvarado. Come on up, buddy. You know, Aris didn't have a lot of lines, right, in the show, right? But this guy really sold that he was Luke's helper. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good to see you. Huh? Hey, grab a mic. Let's sit down and talk.
So that was really cool. If you want to hear the entire interview between Luke and Cesar, you can hear that on the I'm All In podcast. But now we're going to grab a drink and grab some food. Here at the Gilmore Girls Mother's Day Brunch, there's a drink menu. They have Coke, Diet Coke, sodas, iced tea, regular water, sparkling water, orange juice, but you can also get champagne and mimosas. So cheers, bestie. So this is Kate, and she made my drink over here at the Gilmore Girls Brunch at the studio tour. So we're gonna have a drink, have a break, and listen to this awesome podcast. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little Q&A now. Thank you for allowing me to do this. Oh. Okay, now I want to take the hat off. What do you think? Can I take the hat off? No, that's a big no. All right, okay, all right, calm down. I won't take it off. I did a convention in 2005. Funny story, and there was a line, and there was about a 45-minute line, and there was one young girl who finally got up to the front of the line, and I did not have my hat on, and she said, "I waited 45 minutes for this crap." 3 people? All right, so let's start the Q&A. Yes, hi. Hello. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, what's your name?
Loretta.
Hi, Loretta.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing fine and Danny. I'm a little warm, just like everybody else. Yeah.
So,
What's your question?
Quick question. Who do you think is Rory's baby daddy? Sorry, no better way to put that.
I mean, I kind of think it's Logan.
Team Logan? Woohoo!
Well, I mean, I don't know, teams, you don't want to, I don't know. I'm like team everybody now, I don't care. But it's like, I think he's the logical choice, Here's my thing about Logan, though, versus Jess. The question I ask myself is, in 10 years of marriage with either Logan or Jess, how many kids are there going to be? And who's more likely to cheat 10 years?
Logan.
Right? That's the question. That's the question you gotta ask.
Are you ready to be a grandfather?
I'm sorry?
Are you ready to be a grandfather on the show? And show that whole...
Oh, just bring it. I'm ready to be anything. I don't care.
Can we get season 2? Can you start like promoting it?
I'm gonna get right on it.
There we go.
I'm gonna get right on it for you.
Perfect.
All right,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
that's-
Thank you. Hi.
What was your favorite memory filming?
What was my favorite memory from the show?
Yeah.
Having a steady job. It's extremely difficult having a steady job in this town. And let me tell you something about, when you dream of something that you want to do in your life and you take the small steps to get there and you put the work in, okay? This dream that came true was so much bigger than I had ever imagined and so overwhelming that the first time I drove through gate 2 to come to I had my own parking space with my name on it at Warner Brothers. And it hit me like I pulled in the first time, I just sat there and the tears came. And I called my mom. And I said, I'm sitting here in my car, my crappy little car, because I didn't have a nice car yet. And I'm sitting in a parking space at Warner Brothers, got my name on it. So, milestone moment in my life.
I have a question for both of you.
Yes.
If you guys were garden vegetables, which garden vegetables would you be?
I'm gonna let Cesar handle that one.
I'll be lettuce because I have a lot of layers. You have to get down to the center. And Caesar salad. Endive, a little endive.
Pleasure. Enjoy each other's company. The great thing about the fan base is you're gonna make friends here because everybody's here to celebrate. And maybe some of y'all keep in touch over time. But enjoy each other, enjoy the food. And it's been a pleasure serving you for 25 years and hope to serve you for 25 years more, okay? All the best, much love. Thank you so much for all of the support and all of the love. We feel it, I feel it. It's fantastic. It's just such a great thing to be a part of. I got so lucky getting this part. It has been a joy and it's getting better every single year.
There is just a mob of people over there right now trying to say hi to Scott. We're kind of hoping he comes this way since he hasn't been to these tables yet, but we'll see.
Just waving him this way.
Yeah. So the fans who are calmly sitting here is who I think he's going to say hi to.
She was waving him this way.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on this side, Colleen? I'm going to deny it. Well, just try. Short side.
I was saying I want to come here and be like, I don't understand what any of this is.
Hi, Mom. How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are you? How are you? Hi.
Hi, Scott. Oh, don't fall again. We did that once already.
But I have superior value. No, I'm not signing today.
Okay,
Sorry.
thank you.
How you doing? How are you? Hey, man. I like the way you do it.
Here with you. I just want to say hey. I'm so excited to meet you. That podcast was awesome.
Awesome.
And I am such a huge Gilmore Girls fan. And Luke was saying you didn't have a lot of lines. I was like, I don't know. Caesar's lines were pretty iconic.
Yeah.
When you talk about lines from that show.
They keep getting more and more throughout the
I know. And I love that you think you should run Luke's because I think you should run Luke's.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Well, I think he'll have franchises, and I'll run this one, the original, and
Good idea.
he'll run all everything else. And
Amazing.
he'll come back.
I love it. It was so nice to meet you. I hope you have a great Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's it for us here at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour for the Mother's Day brunch. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Overall, I thought that the setup was great. I did feel a little rushed towards the end. They were like, you're done, you have to leave, the next group is coming in. And also I was a little bummed that they ran out of food there. But overall, I did think that it was still a great experience to come and see Scott Patterson in person and hear the I'm All In podcast and to get some fun coffee for Luke's. So if you're not already, make sure to like and subscribe and we will see you guys next time. So the tour is over and we are done with the brunch, but we were invited to come over by Lorelai and Rory's house and take a quick picture. So we're gonna do that really quick now on our way out.